All right, I just want to go and talk about like the other blockchain games that I'm going to be playing on stream. So this is Riot Racers. I want to pull up the white paper because I believe I've talked about it with Darside, but yeah, okay, here we go, white paper. But their white paper is really good. Is anybody else in chat in Riot Racers? Let me know. So let's just start it off with the basically Riot Racers is like Zed Run, same thing as Zed. Like you can own cars, but here you can actually like own land, you can own racetrack. All right, so we got you can own land, you can own billboards, you can own a mechanic shop, a gas station. What else can you own? Like a paint shop. You can own a bunch of stuff. So you can earn passive income through earning land, or you can own a car, and then on December 2nd, they're going to airdrop drivers. And the drivers are kind of like an Axie Infinity of the game. You're going to be able to rent out your drivers and your cars. So they got different levels of cars. So you can upgrade your car. You can buy a legendary car right here. So let's say this is class 1 equivalent because you have 1,000 plus XP. Now you can buy a rookie car and then gain XP to where you can race in the legendary class. Or you can just buy a legendary class car and race there. But my thought process was buy a rookie car. Why? Because if we noticed anything with Zed Run, that class 4 and 5 have the most volume. Like class 1, which will be legendary equivalent, like I'm thinking we'll have low volume. And I want to race. I want to play this game every day. So I bought some rookie cars. Let's go pull them up on OpenSea. Thank you. Wow, it's gone way up since I bought my car and track. Yeah, everything's starting to move. They got the drivers drop on December 2nd. So with the drivers, like playing Riot Racers, you're going to be able to earn Riot token just by playing free races. So you can earn token. Now, if anybody in here plays Axie Infinity, can you tell me or can you confirm for me, when you play Axie Infinity, do you just get the SLP just by playing the game? Is that why they have like scholars that'll just grind the game because you're gonna earn it no matter what? Because like that's my understanding of it. And if that's true, then Riot Racers is trying to like do the same thing. You're gonna earn XP with your car, your driver, but you're also gonna earn Riot tokens just by playing the game. You don't even have to enter paid races. So if we look at the Riot token right now, it's at 0.52. Go back to 3 months ago when it dropped at 0.28. So it's climbing pretty steady. I bought in like right around here. Bought like 1,000 Riot tokens. So what is the Riot token? What can you do with the Riot token? Let's go look. Riot game token. The Riot is a native game currency that powers the Riot metaverse. The Riot Racers and upcoming Riot games, the Riot Rampage and Riot Rush. It allows players to buy game assets, pay for actions in the game, and claim rewards. You can also stake, participate in the Council of Racers. For ease of understanding, prices in the game, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what do I like about the Riot token? I like that you can first upgrade your car. Like if you want to buy a performance chip, if you want to buy a new engine, like this is all going to be with Riot token. But also you can stake it, which is like that. I just like that as well. Oh my gosh, I'm talking way too fast. I need to chill out. All right, so you're going to earn Riot token if you get first, second, or third by racing. So also play to earn. You can stake it. Riot token holders can earn staking rewards in the system, encouraging players to hold and support the game ecosystem. You can sell, but also there's a governance. Now, I want to see this with Dez and Riot the Dez token, because like they're setting themselves up perfectly with this game, in my opinion. It says Riot holders can participate in the Council of Racers, voting on the game fees, distributions, and changes. So like with Zed, if people have more governance in the game and you can just like the changes are actually chose by the community, I love that. Cars and land. Players can own parts of the game such as cars, upgrades, gas stations, mechanics, and land. So let's go look real quick. I copped some land. So that's one of my cars. So you can own racetrack land. Now, I have not like this is just a piece of the racetrack land. You don't own a whole racetrack. I don't own a whole racetrack called number 89. This is just a piece of the racetrack. So I believe for the rookie racetrack, whoa, this has gone up quite a bit. It sat at 0.2 for a long time. Let's look at the activity. Okay, I mean, more activity. Wow. Okay, so for the rookie racetrack land, this is it right here. So you can own parts. I believe there's like 600, maybe 600 pieces you can own, and you're gonna get paid passively by owning either racetrack land, mechanic shop. So this is like the lowest entry point to own land. Now, why would you want to own land in Riot Racers? Because if we go back to over here and we go to the Riot Owners Club, we go to the bottom. If you hold 200 Riot tokens, you own one Riot Racers Genesis car plus one land type, either a gas station, a mechanic shop, a racetrack, or a billboard. You get airdrop Riot rewards by Genesis collection car class. So if you have a rookie car or a legendary car, you're going to get rewards for that class of car. One free per year special edition rookie class Baron car, limited to 150 total with group design input. Must be level 90 plus days before free car drop. So you got to get your levels up to level 90, but if you hold one car, one piece of land, and the tokens, they're airdropping you this. You'll also get one loot box of low tier upgrades. So maybe like they'll airdrop you a performance chip, a new engine, a bunch of cool stuff. And then you're also going to get access to the private ROC Discord. So this is what I'm in right here. I've got 2 cars and I've got 1 piece of land. But if you go up, if you guys go and get like maybe a mechanic shop, a billboard, there's a bunch of other stuff you can get. Now, once you get into like the mechanic shops, it gets pretty pricey. Like I said, racetracks, most available asset in Riot Racers. We go to mechanic shops right here. Floor, I believe mint on these was 0.8. Yeah, it was 0.8. It was 0.8. Selling for 3.2 now, not bad. So why do you want to own a mechanic shop within Riot Racers? So when someone wants to come and upgrade their car, or your car can crash in the game too, right? So if someone wants to come in, say, I want to upgrade my car. Well, you're going to have to come to my mechanic shop and buy the stuff. So it's just another avenue of passive income. You're going to get more passive income by owning a mechanic shop. So that's like level 2 of assets within the game, which, I mean, like, just look at the art. The art's pretty fire, to be honest. They got a bunch of cool stuff going on in here. So that's cool. And then we go to gas stations. The most valuable asset in the game. Why? Every time you race in Riot Racers, every single time you race, you need to buy gas. So there's only, I think, like let's just look at how much there is. There's only like what? 20? Yeah, there's 20 gas stations. And so you're going to get just passive income every day, because every time someone races, they got to come to one of these 20 gas stations and buy gas from you. So, I mean, what's the floor, the buy now floor? Is it the 25? Yeah, there's only one up for sale. This guy bought his for 8.6. Dude bought his for 10, and nobody's really sold them. Everybody's bought there for like 2. There's for like 2 and 3. They haven't sold theirs. So cool. It looks like a cool game. I'm excited for it. So this is my let's just look at my cars real quick. Let's go to the garage. So I've got this like BMW right here. It's called a Trailblazer rookie class. So that means I'm starting in basically the equivalent of class 5, but I can, through racing my car a lot and gaining XP, I can take it up to the legendary class. But by the time I get there, I'm probably going to have to stop by the mechanic shop a lot and buy a lot of upgrades for your car. So you can buy like turbo, performance chips, a bunch of... Can you race now, or is racing still not operational? Racing comes out next month. So 2D racing comes out in December, right? Like maybe like a few weeks after the driver's drop. So the driver's drop is on December 2nd. So you can either buy a driver from their drop, or if you own a Genesis car before like maybe 2 days from now or like 4 days from now, they're going to airdrop you a driver. Now, you need a driver to race your car, but drivers are going to have different characteristics and like attributes. Some are going to be better at focusing or turning or Let's just read it. Let's just read it instead of me sitting here ranting. Right here, drivers. Drivers are how cars are driven in the Riot Racers game, and they are also usable characters in the larger Riot metaverse. Like the other two games that they're coming out with, one is kind of like a Subway Surfers type game to where people are the robbers, whatever. People are trying to come in and steal stuff, but you can also own the security guards. If you have like a security guard and you catch the robbers, then you get their stuff, but if the robbers get away, then you get like the NFTs. So you can own different sides of the game. Drivers are how cars are driven in the Riot game, and they also are usable characters in the larger Riot metaverse. Drivers comprise the main play-to-earn element of Riot Racers, earning Riot tokens every time they race, including free races. The amount of Riot tokens they earn depends on how well they perform in the race. Drivers will be ranked by winning percentage, earnings, and races completed. Drivers add a dynamic element to racing within Riot Racers, impacting 20% of the outcome of the race. The rest of the race outcome is determined by other factors like car upgrades and the player's racing strategies. So some things can give you an edge in this game. If it's raining and you know, like, oh, I need to put these certain type of tires on my car, that's going to give you a little bit of edge going into that race, and maybe you'll have better chances at winning. So there's a bunch of little stuff you can tinker with in this game to give yourself a trait. So different characteristics of drivers. There's male, females, and mechas. And then there's 4 different types. They got earth, wind, fire, and water. Each type of driver will be better suited for specific race conditions, in addition to having visual characteristics relating to their type within the regards of rarity driver type. The most least rare are ordered as follows: fire, water, wind, and earth. So let's see. There are 11,111 drivers in the Genesis driver collection. Genesis drivers 1 through 3,333 as a reward to Genesis car owners. So there's only 3,333 Genesis cars, meaning if you own a Genesis car, you're going to get airdropped 1 driver. It says they will receive 1 free driver for every Genesis car they own, corresponding to the same car number that they own. This is 1-for-1 allocation. If a player owns 5 cars, they will get 5 drivers without limit. Drivers will be releasing a dedicated Genesis drivers drop happening in November. That's actually December. The first collection of drivers may have some crossover capabilities in the other games planned for the Riot metaverse, to be revealed later. So that's pretty cool. They didn't really, it doesn't look like they talk about like the renting them out aspect on here, which I really like because it's more Axie-like. But yeah, that's Riot Racers. I'm bullish on Riot Racers. You can also buy the Riot token. This is it right here, just straight up Riot. You can only get it on Uniswap right now.